Hi, welcome. Today we focus on the knees and to strengthen them. All the exercises will be done on the floor, so find a comfortable position seated on the floor or on a mat. Soles of the feet on the floor, knees pointing up, and straighten your back. Begin by quite casually bending and stretching one leg at a time. This is our warm-up. Pay attention to your posture as you do so, and pay attention to your breath. You want to send the breath down into your belly and not breathe superficially in your chest. Now, the next time you bend your left knee, push the back of the knee to the floor. And as a result of this push, your foot will sort of lift off the floor and flex towards you. Hold this position. And as you release the tension around your knee, you will make 3 circles going outwards with your left foot. Very well. Now repeat the same exercise on the right side. Push the back side of the right knee into the floor. Your foot is slightly coming off the floor, flexing towards you, and hold the tension in your quadricep. As you release this tension, you make 3 circles with your foot going outwards. And let it go. Now repeat this exercise on each side. So push the back of your left knee into the floor. Create tension in your quadricep. If you want to, you can place a hand over your knee to check that your quadricep is actually working. Hold this position. And as you release out of it, you make 3 large circles with your left foot. Let's do it one more time on the right side. Push your right knee down into the floor. Flex that quadricep and hold. And as you release, you make 3 large circles with your right foot. Well done. Last time on each side. First the left, push the back of the left knee into the floor and hold. I will link in the description box below the detailed video on how to execute this exercise. And release the tension, 3 large circles with your left foot. Switch over to the right side, push the back of your right knee down to the floor. Hold the tension. And as you release, 3 large circles going outward. Well done. Let's move on. Come down to your elbows. Building further on these exercises, slide your left foot down the floor until you reach a full stretch. Then press the back of your left knee into the floor as you did previously. As you pull the leg back towards your body, visualize that it is your breath and the core muscles that are pulling the leg, and you keep your leg muscles and the front of your hip completely relaxed. Continue this motion in your own tempo, stretching something away from your center, almost as if you're yawning, and slowly pulling it towards your center. I want you to focus on not using the muscles in your leg. And therefore, I'm telling you to visualize that you are yawning through this motion. As you progress, you can sort of lift your leg as you stretch and press down to the floor. See if you can lift your leg, keeping the front of your hip completely relaxed. And then let it go and pull towards your center. Okay, keep going and progress the movement if you want to. As you stretch out, you can stretch and lift and see if you find that pendulum motion in your leg that allows you to lift your leg from the back and the inside of your body rather than the front, or rather than crunching your front, I should say. You have time now to do a couple more. And if you're choosing to lift your leg, see if you can hold it for a second. So see if you can lift by stretching away from your body and hold without crunching at the front of your legs. And you can release. Let's do this whole thing on the other side. So begin by sliding your right foot down, pressing the back of your right knee into the floor. And again, visualize that it is your breath and your inner core that is pulling that leg towards your center. And keep going in your own tempo. Try to yawn away from your body, stretching your leg almost like a pendulum motion. Down, out, and upward. And slowly pulling that leg towards the core. And you have all the time in the world. Do this as slowly as you need to. Really get a sense of releasing the outer muscles of your leg. See if you can allow that push into the floor and then out in the air to really give your leg that motion and that height that you want. Let's say that you're aiming for. Keep going. If you want to lift and hold, find that magical push that allows you to hold your leg without crunching at the front of your thigh and your thigh. Before we move on, take a moment to relax your body completely on the floor. Give your legs a little shake. Roll over to the side for the next exercise. If you need to support your head, you of course do so. Bend your knees, one knee on top of the other, so you are sort of making a zigzag with your body. Keep your feet together. Imagine you having a string attached to the knee on top. Let's say that's the right knee. Somebody is pulling that string gently, so you lift your knee as far as you can without falling towards the back of your body. As you release your knee back down, I want you to be as slow and as smooth as possible. Keep going about 10 times in your own tempo. As you rest your knee on top of the other knee, take a moment to completely relax in between. So I do want you to think almost as if your knee is coming out in front of you and then up. So almost like a pendulum motion again. We want to create a lot of room and space between the joint or between the bones in the joint. Let us do one more, and this time hold and release back down. Now bend the knee on top even more and straighten your left leg underneath. Make a fist with your hand and give yourself a massage on the outside of the hip, if this feels comfortable to you, of course. So this is what we will do. We do one more round on this side. So find that zigzag position again, knees stacked on top of each other. Imagine that thread that is on your right knee and slowly open or lift the knee. And very slowly and carefully release the knee back down and give yourself that moment of complete relaxation in between. Keep going about 10 times and then we will roll over and do the same on the other side. Let's do one more. And the last one we hold and hold, but keep breathing and hold and slowly release down. Now roll over to the other side. Find that zigzag position. Figure out if you want to support your head or not. Feet together and begin by lifting that left knee and gently follow it back down about 10 times in your own tempo. As you come down, be mindful of any shaking, any discomfort. See if you can breathe through that and be as smooth and as slow as possible. If you are really shaking or you feel like you're losing almost control of your leg, it's kind of jumping, you can try to tense the muscle again, so lift the knee again and then try again to slowly release it. One more. And the last one we hold hold, but breathe, hold, and slowly come down. Now bend that left knee even further over, stretch your right leg under, make a fist with your left hand, and you can massage the outside of your hip if you want to, or you can just have a little break. We will do one more round of this, so when you're ready, find that zigzag position again and begin to lift your left knee. So again, be mindful that you're not falling back towards the back of your body as you're lifting. Be mindful of any tension in your body. Do a couple more. Then the last one you hold and keep breathing and hold and slowly come back down. Now I'll give you a little bit of time to do whatever you want to. If you want to come back to the back and just relax, you can do so. Or maybe you want to come back up to seated. And I will anyway take this opportunity to thank you very much for joining me today. And I hope this is helpful to you. And I hope to see you again soon. Thank you. Ciao.